you can be in a tech company and you can still reach and help people directly. We're going to help our clients as well as our employees make better decisions.
So I was excited that Pariveda does real world projects where we actually deliver something to a client. I wanted to do something like that.
Here at Houston, we worked at Crystal Ray Jesuit to make a logistics app in order to get the kids to and from the school into the different corporate workplaces where they will be working during the school year.
It really wasn't just one application, it was a whole system, a whole architecture to solve their solution.
Dallas interns partnered with the Dallas Museum of Art this summer. We worked with them to build an iPhone app that will allow users to explore their digital collection, see what's going on in the museum, navigate using a map, and also share to social media.
The Shit Aquarium has a research arm doing some research in conchs and conservation. Our job was to gamify the researchers' work. There are conch on the seafloor that you can then click and find. This application will eventually end up as in a kiosk at the Shit Aquarium out on the floor, and will help promote awareness about conservation.
During our internship this summer, Allison and I worked on a project with one of Pariveda's actual clients.
We learned how to deal with clients and how to integrate their interests with ours. We also learned how to make presentations and how to demo apps.
Our last interaction with the client and the client leadership proved that we made a huge impact for them, because he brought up multiple examples with how our work can directly translate to business value and how he can use that for not only internal training, for internal development, to speed up his internal deliveries, and also to enroll more customers with his project. You don't always get the opportunity to be face-to-face with a client or be able to present their ideas, and I thought that was awesome that we were put in a position where we were able to present what we thought were good improvements to some of their projects, or where we thought they could use some extra help on, and we were able to provide our feedback, and the clients were very appreciative of that.
Having an actual client to work with on a project was really one of the reasons that I came to Pariveda.
Giving true business value, being able to give somebody something that's actually going to save them time and or money in the future, and not just developing something for my need. And it's the first time I've ever done something like that, and I thought it was a really cool experience, and really learning how much developing is actually worth in the real world.
Mostly because of the code review that we had internally, we realized that there were some major improvements we could make to our code, and we were able to, I think, really learn a lot in a pretty short period of time about the distinction between code that works and code that's enterprise quality and more reusable and follows the paradigms.
We were able to solve a lot of technical problems and hopefully alleviate the difficulty of the process that they had going on in Crystal Ray.
It was really an open atmosphere where we were able to ask for advice and seek feedback, and I think that was really beneficial to learning a lot during my internship.
But I really like the culture of helpfulness at Pariveda. Everybody, in addition to being really friendly, is really helpful. Will go out of their way to help you with whatever it is that you're doing, and sort of help us all as a community work to achieve the best we can.
It just seemed like a really interesting environment where I could learn a lot of different skills.
Its dedication to personal growth and its employees, and I think that's pretty unique about Pariveda and something you can't always find in a technical world.
Pariveda as a company, I think the thing that stuck out most was the mentorship program, simply because most companies wouldn't make it part of your job to help other people out throughout the corporate structure. That's very unique to Pariveda. So that definitely stuck out to me as kind of putting your money where your mouth is, that hey, you know what, we're here to develop people.
We've gotten to meet a lot of people already, so it's been nice to see different parts of the business. IT's here, the UX people are here, so we've gotten to work with a lot of people socially and in terms of our app.
For me, something that stood out about Pariveda at the very beginning was transparency of the company. The office is not as large as most other offices, so I had the opportunity to meet people on one-on-one. We had multiple socials and multiple outings, and we had really a lot of fun at work and outside of work too.
I found it very rewarding to be able to work with, what we could consider our next generation of consultants really early on in their upcoming careers.